Shalom Akim, Yahweh Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim Kalkadash, Bashim Shabrakatam. Alright. This is about much DC camp short lesson for the hopeful elect. Yeah, because it's just one of those things, man. You have to be cautious of, man. All these scammers, man. This is their their season to move hard on people. Because they know that people are uptight. And they know the loan sharks, are trying to cash in too. So the scammers are working hard day and night to get up in people's, treasures. So, just be careful with all these phone calls you get, man. You just don't open up your treasure troves. Your hard-earned wages, to miscreants like that. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be circumspect. So that's why I have to get this precept. It's very, very necessary. So let me get it real quick. So this is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. All right, it says this: man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? All right. So you always have to pray that the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai Bashim Kadash, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kadash, guides you, so that you don't fall victim to these types of hustlers, man, because it's a serious situation you have to avoid and protect yourself against at all times. All right. So no, just take it seriously. You don't want to be yelling and screaming at the top of your lungs. All right. So you just have to understand, man. It's not a joke. You take it seriously, man. All right. So the book of Proverbs chapter 22 verse 3 says this: a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So just learn to keep yourself protected, with these words of the Lord. Isaiah 33:6 says what? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You can't afford, to be caught with your your mind focused on distractions. All right. So Isaiah 33:6 says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So when the Lord gives an opportunity, to stack up resources, don't get lax with it. You gotta be a servant, a wise steward. As the Lord has blessed you with his knowledge and understanding, you have to be crafty with it. You have to be very, very, very circumspect. All right. That's why you know that the world we're living in, man, it's a terrible place. So that's why you don't just throw away, common sense and blame it on the curses. So reminder: Haggai chapter 1 verse 6 says this: you have sown much and bring in little. You eat, but ye have not enough. You drink, but ye are not filled with drink. You clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. So despite things being terrible here in Babylon, that should not be an excuse, to lose the few shekels that you've got to this moochers, So I'll play this clip real quick, man. You understand the seriousness and the damage these scammers, inflict on people's lives.
A Maryland woman scammed out of thousands of dollars is speaking out tonight. Now, this scam is making the rounds across the country, and the tactics thieves are using are so deceptive that they just might get you too. Fox 5's Lizzie Watts now in Waldorf tonight with what you should know to protect your cash.
With all the scam emails and phone calls, we all know every day thieves are trying to use you as their own personal ATM. In this scam, people capitalize on that. They call pretending you just got scammed when really you're about to.
I haven't been able to eat. I haven't been able to sleep.
Denise doesn't want to be identified because she's still so worried about the people who scammed her.
Are they nearby or are they overseas?
It all started with this text message that purported to be from her bank, Wells Fargo.
Zelle transaction attempted. $3,500. Reply yes or no.
She replied no, and moments later, her phone rang. The man said he was with Wells Fargo, that someone was trying to take $3,500 from her via Zelle, but luckily they caught it in time, and there was a simple solution. He didn't ask her to click a link or give a bank account number.
Just to go into your Zelle account and make sure, since the money has already been extracted, that it's kind of sent back to you.
He said to send $3,500 via Zelle back to herself to reverse the transaction. In the course of the call, did you have that moment where you said, wait a minute, I don't know if this is real?
I did, and that's why I said to him, prove to me who you say you are.
But here's the clincher. She says he told her the exact amount of a recent bank transfer.
They're already in the account.
Sergeant Michael Smith is the Charles County Sheriff's detective in charge of financial crimes. The office is now investigating Denise's case. He says scammers can access bank accounts from information they get on the dark web or through data breaches.
Yep, so that's what happens with Esau's system, man. It's it's riddled with holes. That's what you call a basket filled with holes, man. A basket full of holes. A basket full of holes. And that's what you have to avoid at all costs, man. Losing your mind in a place that's not built for us. So, gosh, it's just, it's terrible. It's very, very terrible. So that's why, I just got to go to what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua, warned us about. All right. So he said this in Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. All right. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. All right. So these so-called networks that Esau has for people's financial system, you have data breaches, you have hacks, you have all types of crazy things happening. Even the government got access to your bank account, without the shadow of a doubt. So that's one thing you have to deal with. So verse 20 says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. So, hey, that's what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua has made known unto us. Lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven. And this only applies for Israelites, man. The 12 tribes of Israel, consisting of the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans. So, hey, keep your eyes open and apply the scriptures, man. You have no excuse, for things like this to happen to you. Apply the scriptures, and hey, the Lord is a faithful power, a faithful Father, to keep you sharp in these last days and times. Shalom.